The Canadian Grand Prix is right around the corner, and it has been an exciting string of events, especially after that chaotic qualification. But it will be a special race for Aston Martin as they bring in new upgrades, and of course it is Lance Stroll's home ground. Hi, I'm Gargi Raut, and let's look at what Aston Martin is bringing in. For the visible changes, it has been said that Aston Martin is looking much bigger than it used to be in the previous races. They have a dramatic change in the side pod. They have a completely new floor which hasn't been revealed yet, of course, which will need one of the drivers to crash and the crane intervention to see what the new floor looks like. Apart from that, they have a deep scalloping, a raised center, and a ramp down. For the undercover changes, now this is something where Aston Martin have been very cheeky about it. When you bring in new upgradations or whatever is being changed in your car, in the chassis, you're supposed to tell the FIA about what changes you're bringing in. But Aston Martin have only talked about bringing in a new floor and the side pod and an engine cover, but no details have been revealed yet. The upgrades are in the guise of a new engine cover. There are no details revealed, and FIA was only told about the engine cover change. When we look at the new upgraded Canadian Grand Prix Aston Martin 2023, we're looking at a much different side pod, and of course they're retaining their prominent water slide, but what you can see quite clearly is that the side pods are much bigger, as a Twitter user points out. We can see here this side pod and this water slide is being compared to the 2022 Ferrari. This is a model, by the way, and while the Ferrari side pod and the water slide was much wider and it is much narrower in this season, they are being compared, the Aston Martin 2023 and the Ferrari 2022 are being compared, but in reality the Aston Martin 2023 is quite a replica of the Red Bull 2019 car. A Twitter user again here points out that the new side pods, the engine cover, as well as the new floor. Now FIA is being told that Aston Martin is using the Cognizant AI to build all of these new upgrades, and a lot has been played around when it comes to downforce and airflow and aerodynamics, and that is why a lot of new changes are being made when it comes to the design. Even the new front wing has very minor details changed, which will affect the airflow a lot more than it used to. The Twitter user is pointing out that the undercut is much bigger than before. There used to be a huge gap between there, but now the undercut is much more prominent. Here, another Twitter user points out that I think there are still some important differences here, but definitely some similar ideas. This goes both ways though. There are aspects of the RB19 design that came from Aston Martin, the double T tray, remember, and even from the Williams when we talk about the diffuser details. Of course, now a lot of tech giants and tech experts have said that the new Aston Martin kind of looks like a replica of the Red Bull 19 car, which is an exciting thing to say the least. The same Twitter user points out that with the latest updates, Aston Martin is edged slightly closer to an RB19 style side pod with a deeper undercut. The AMR23 still retains its unique DNA in the form of prominent water slides in the upper surface, but there are also emerging signs of convergence. That is it for today's videos. I am very excited to see what happens in the Canadian Grand Prix. So far in the quali, Aston Martin has been very impressive, and now it is up to Aston Martin to show what they've got and to give a good fight to Red Bull at the front of the grid. And quite honestly, I'm excited. Are you excited to see the new updates? Thank you for joining me. Always wonderful to be here. Like, share and subscribe to Sports Today, and don't forget to download the AajTak app.